Everywhere is on fire right now. Everywhere is on fire. If you have been subscribed to this channel, you probably must have heard that the Olori, as they are called, that's the queen, the first wife that we know, official of Elegushi, packed out of the palace. She moved down to the UK to relax because of this pressure. And this woman, she spoke on BBC Yoruba, and she said a lot of things back then. I think last year or thereabout. And what she said about the king and what we are hearing now, it seems these things connect. Well, an ultimatum has been issued to the king, to Oba Elegushi. I was hoping that the king would do the needful, not just petitioning people. This is a sensitive issue. I thought that the king will address this, but now people are saying we don't even care about this official. The king has his official, letterhead where he will say whatever he wants to say to whoever he wants to say it to. He has this official, like the time that he used back then to issue a disclaimer or to cut off Sam Larry from being attached to the Elegushi dynasty or family. Well, they say they don't care about that. That if Elegushi is to address this, he must do it using a recognized national dailies, meaning newspaper. He needs to do it officially, or use any of the audiovisual platform organized, recognized, such as Arise Television and many other platforms. Whatever he wants to, he should put that out there that we are no longer interested in this, meandering of the king here and there. Is that child yours or not? Proof. We don't want to hear the king wants to give Liam scholarship. The king wants to adopt. We don't want to hear about adoption scholarship and all of that. No, not at all. Apart from the Olori. Of course, we are going to support her anyway. 7 days ultimatum has been given. 7 days ultimatum has been given for the king. His name is Saidi. That is the Arabic name. I don't want to say Islamic name. And that's the Arabic name, or let's say Islamic name that he bears. This is so sad. This is so sad. I'm not feeling too good about it. I'm not feeling too good. But if the king is the father of Liam and Mohbad is no more, and there's going to be a lot of not feeling good about these things. There's going to be a lot of it. If you know what I'm saying, just drop your comment in the section. If you know what I mean, that there's going to be a lot of not feeling good at all, because hell will break loose and it will fall on the head of those that are responsible for the demise of Mohbad. Without further ado, let us listen to this so that you will know where we are heading to. This is hot and there is no way to escape from it. Still on justice for Mohbad. Let us get right into it.
Oba Said Ademola Elegushi, okay? The scientists, we give you 7 days to address the issue of baby Liam. 7 good days to address the issue. Otherwise, you will smell shit. Okay, let me just go live on Instagram so that I can tell your fans on Instagram. Let them know. Anybody who know you, because me I no care. Now make information make it reach your palace. Anybody within near Oba, now make information reach palace. Now it's concern be that. I don't want nonsense. Up on the screen. Yes, go. No, I don't have second phone. I need a phone. I need a phone for YouTube. Demola Said Elegushi. For what is right, we don't care. We don't give a fuck. We don't care about your money. We are sufficient enough. All right? We want to get the right things done. And I call on every other king too, okay, in this country, to call Oba Elegushi, because once we start with Oba Elegushi, there is no going back. There is no going back. All right? Oba Elegushi will lead all of you into problem. Oba Ademola, Oba Said Ademola Elegushi, you, every other king will hold you responsible. You are the one who is putting this upon yourself. We give you 7 good days to address the issue of baby Liam. and Wunmi Wunmi. Don't stop telling us one Wunmi. Don't act like you don't know Wunmi. Don't act like you don't know Wunmi. There are pictures to establish this. If you like, say you don't know Wunmi, and we'll show you picture. When we show you picture, then we'll see how you can retract your words. Don't mind your words. We want to see your response to your involvement. You, this guy, okay? You are not older than me. Ademola Elegushi, all right? Ademola Elegushi, we call you out. 7 days. Go to Punch, Vanguard, Tribune, all the mainstream media. All right, we are not scared. That nonsense you are doing, where you will go and bribe somebody on the Facebook, they will just put a fake letter that this is royal family. We don't want that nonsense. If you really mean it, go and use mainstream media. We take them more serious because they would have investigated before they publish it. All right, Said, Elegushi, Ademola, I will keep mentioning. And is there anybody here that is close to the palace that can take our message to the palace? Anybody here that knows Elegushi? If you are here, you know anybody who is related to Elegushi, just say yes. Anybody, if you are here and you are related to Elegushi, just say yes. Anybody here? Anybody here? Anybody that is close to Oba Elegushi? For the love we have for you, or for the Elegushi family, we give you 7 days. Say Ojomeje to address the issue of baby Liam. All right, you know the truth. We need your official royal office letter, official royal office letter to distance yourself from Wunmi and baby Liam. If you can do that, then we will have an affidavit of that. We will keep it for the future. That this day, this time, this palace denying this person, and yeah, that child will never smell prince, will never become a king, will never have anything affiliated with the king. All right? We'll catch you there. No joke here. So, but failure to address this, Oba Ademola Said Elegushi, failure to address this, then we will now put you in that position where you're supposed to be. We call on your good office, not you. Your personality, you are just a guy, man like every one of us, a man. But you representing yourself as our leader, in our own leader, ceremonial seat, in Lagos. All right? Whatever local government you are, jurisdiction you are, all right? Use that office to do the right thing by addressing the issues that concerns all of us. Stay silent is not what we want to hear. We own that office. Elegushi became prominent because of the great work they have done in the past. You will not abuse that seat. You will not abuse that seat. Unless anybody who deserves there is who deserves to be there. Elegushi, Ademola, Bukky Jesse and Comfort, they have been dragging you for a very long time. We are telling them to calm down. But it's like you refuse to do the right thing. You are so hard, right? You know how to Eloba Mikpa, take 2 million, take 10 million, Elopa, take 30 million, Elopa. We get the money, we get the strategy, we get the plan. If that is the way, then let's have the ball rolling. Oba Said Ademola Elegushi, we give you 7 good days. 7 good days to address the issue of baby Liam. Tani Baba baby, you go here, 7 good days to address the issue of baby Liam. If you don't, and what happened to Mohbad? The death of Mohbad since it was alleged that Mohbad was bullied by some unknown gangs using your name, and now we heard Mohbad was bullied again before he was assaulted to death. Oba Elegushi, you must tell us your involvement in Mohbad's life and Mohbad family life. The child of Mohbad, the death of Mohbad, Oba Demola Elegushi, you must, within 7 days, you must.
Wow, 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 wow. Well, as you can see, Oba Elegushi, back in the days, kings wielded so much power, authority. They could do and undo. Then it got to a time they were stripped of, and we have politicians. But prior to that, we had military. Well, still, some of these things, like every other royalty, they still have their contacts and connection. As long as you connect to the right political party, you always have your protection. Now, some might even ask, how did Obelegushi come into this? The petition that Mohbad wrote. Okay, have you read the petition? Oh, we've seen it. Obelegushi was named as part of those, well, that was when people thought Mr. Sam Larry was an Elegushi. Now, an ultimatum has been given to Obelegushi, and people, they have looked at everything and they believe that Obelegushi is taking this too lightly. If you know the enormity and how far your name has gone on Mohbad's demise and DNA, you should do the right thing. And what is the right thing? To clear yourself from it. The petition that was put out there by your legal, or is it your media rep? Obelegushi, he said, he according to this, he said he has no business with Mohbad, that he has never met Mohbad or know who Mohbad is, and he doesn't even know Mohbad's partner, wife, or spouse, or whatever. That means if I don't know, then how can you guys talk about a child? I have no business with that child. Maybe Obelegushi decided to start with a petition to stop certain people from going ahead with this narrative. And if this is not enough, if it is not enough to address, then he will push further by maybe attending to it on the national dailies or use a different medium to say enough is enough. But as it is right now, it has come to a point where Obelegushi needs to act. He needs to act. We don't want some underground and all of that. Now, let us move to another dimension. There are certain utterances of Wunmi that does not sit well, and I'm kind of worried about it. She has continuously said that no one is going to take Liam away from her. What does that mean? Is Mohbad's father going to take Liam after confirming that that child belongs to Mohbad? Is that how it works? Or she knows that she's guilty already, so if the DNA is done and further investigation is also done, she will be thrown in prison and the child has to come to Mohbad's father? Is that the problem? Or she's saying, I don't want Oba Elegushi to take that child away from me. I don't want anything to be done. The thing is this, if Oba Elegushi is truly the father of that child and he wants his child to be with him, It doesn't cost him anything. These are well-connected people. Who is Wunmi? What is Wunmi? Wunmi will even willingly bring that child to Elegushi. And what? Why will people tag Elegushi to Wunmi? Why? What is this thing? Why? These are questions that bothers a lot of right-thinking people. Like, how? What is the connection between Wunmi? Oh, Sam Larry is the connection. But the king had already issued a disclaimer. He said, this guy has nothing. But saying someone is not a part of your family, does that still cut off the king? I want to give you a gift. And I've said it several times that the only gift you can give to a rich person, famous person, royalty like that is a woman. Apart from precious like gold but can Sam Larry give Elegushi gold that he will so much appreciate, like you've done? Women are the only things, because that's the things that are difficult for him to get, because he can't be going up and down trying to get women. So he needs people that will help him. So is that what it is? Because people are beginning to like get worried about it. Like, how? What is the connection? What is the connection? And like I said at the beginning, it's going to be a difficult one for the king to cleanse himself off, particularly from what his wife said. His wife, Sekina, said, my king is notorious with the women. In fact, she said that he is the king of women. So if Wunmi is now attached to the king, it will be difficult, very, very difficult for the king to wash himself away from it. That is why we should not allow one particular thing, a certain vice or a way of life that is not that, to be attached to. Don't allow people know your way. That is just it. Because, this thing about Elegushi, Wunmi, Liam, this narrative is too sensitive for the king not to take action, particularly if he has no business with Wunmi or Liam. Wunmi, you are the cause of all this. Wunmi, you have terrorized the royal kingdom of the Elegushis. You have caused havoc. You've caused problem, chaos. You've caused so much trouble with your tiny body. You have caused so much havoc, much more than that of Bin Laden. You have terrorized everybody, everywhere. And the reason why you are able to do this is because of certain things. We are so law-abiding. No one wants to. We are just trying to go through the legal. Of course, the only thing we have is our mouth to speak. I'm waiting to see how you can now petition everybody. You see? Wunmi, you've caused so much problem. Now the king is being given 7 days ultimatum to address this on National Daily, or else there will be protests in front of the palace. Can you guys see how this? You see how it's going to turn out to be. They said they are going to protest. They are going to take placards down to the front of the palace. That Elegushi, you have to. Wunmi, you caused all of this. So you think that Elegushi is going to be quiet with all this problem? And I don't know. Is it that you didn't tell Elegushi? Because I don't think Elegushi will be responsible for that baby and all of that, and is aware of it, and he will not take his child or find a way to. What is this thing? Or you didn't tell Elegushi like it's a male child. What is this thing? How can Elegushi be aware that this child belongs to him? Or did the oracle say, Elegushi, don't allow that child to have your surname, do not allow that child in the palace, and because of the embargo that has been placed, that we are trying to work upon, but the solution to it is too enormous, meaning to have a male child in the issue. Because Elegushi is blessed with female children, beautiful children. And Kings, they like men, they like boy children. So, what is this thing? I don't want to believe that Elegushi is responsible for that child. I don't want to believe that Elegushi will bench Wunmi and Wunmi will be pregnant. That's the major that I'm focusing on. Is it possible for Elegushi to... How can Elegushi get Wunmi pregnant and then run away from the pregnancy or run away from the baby? It's not possible. It is not possible. He's too rich and too connected. What is Wunmi? Who is Wunmi? He will just look for one of those nice houses on the island, place Wunmi there, and that's it. That's it. From there, he will be able to manage. There is no way Wunmi will be stubborn. Or maybe Wunmi was stubborn like, no, leave me alone. I want to come to the palace. I want to come to the palace. And if I can't come to the palace, Wunmi is too small for the king. Unless the oracle said, take it easy, do not fight, do not quarrel, do nothing. Unless the oracle specified all of this. If not, who is Wunmi? What is Wunmi? Wunmi is nothing. So that's just the thing. That is just the thing. It's just that it's so sad that the king kept mute the way he has, and it is not good. No. This is not a good move. This is not a good move. This silence is going to create more problems. Imagine the whole king being given ultimatum. He has to. There is no way out. Justice for Mohbad.